Hi, my Bitcoin followers! What is a hardware wallet? Well, hardware wallets are a type of Bitcoin wallet that stores your private keys and cryptocurrency in secure hardware. They are one of the safest forms of digital wallets available. You can send and receive your cryptocurrency from your hardware wallet. So, in today's video, we're going to give you complete explanation on what is a hardware wallet. Without further ado, let's begin. Hardware wallets are a type of Bitcoin wallet that stores your private keys and cryptocurrency in secure hardware. They are one of the safest forms of digital wallets available. You can send and receive your cryptocurrencies from your hardware wallet. If you are new to cryptocurrency, you may wonder how hardware wallets work. We will explain how it works, its benefits, and more. The hardware wallets merely store your private keys, a very large random number. However, the cryptocurrencies are stored on the blockchain, which can be accessed by the hardware wallet. Your private key helps authenticate yourself on the blockchain and enables you to access your coins. The primary function of a hardware wallet is to store your private keys away from the internet. They are safe from hackers, as these wallets are not connected to the internet. Another function of hardware wallets is that they let you sign and confirm transactions on the blockchain. The private key is like a digital signature that signs off your blockchain transaction. It is impossible to forget your private key, as it is unique with an array of random characters and numbers. The private keys stored on the hardware are PIN protected with an optional passphrase. So even if you do end up losing your hardware wallet, no one can access it. Since it has no exposure to the internet, these wallets are often referred to as cold storage. In case you lose your hardware wallet, you can make use of the seed phrase to regenerate your private key. Using this phrase, you can move the private key to a different hardware wallet. Just make sure once your seed is generated for the first time, you write it down and store it in a safe place. You can plug hardware wallets into the system and unlock it with the PIN. You can then create a transaction and verify it with your keys on the wallet. Some hardware wallets have a small screen that makes it easier to access and interact with the wallet better. Crypto users prefer hardware wallets over software wallets due to the increased security that it provides. Your crypto assets will be safe even if the computer you use isn't secure. Hardware wallets offer an extra layer of protection against various cyber attacks and malware intrusion on any personal computer. One hardware wallet can work with multiple blockchains at the same time. Your hardware wallet can manage Bitcoin along with Ethereum and more. A single recovery phrase can back up all your crypto assets. Hardware wallets are quite convenient. They are small plug-in devices that let you safely access your crypto assets from anywhere. They also allow you to log into many dApps without having to register for a new account every time. Hardware wallets also enable you to log into Google and Facebook. You can trade directly from your hardware wallet with the help of various trading platforms. This is one of the safest ways to trade your cryptocurrencies. The assets trade directly to your wallet rather than being deposited to an exchange wallet first. You save a lot of time by skipping the deposit delay, as well as avoid fees from withdrawal limits. If you are a crypto enthusiast and looking to purchase a few coins for cold storage, then a hardware wallet might be the best for you. Since they store their private keys on hardware away from the internet or internet-connected devices, your crypto assets are safe from cyber attacks. The only way you lose your hardware wallet is if you misplace it or if it gets stolen. Even then, you can recover your private key using the seed phrase. If you are enjoying the video, then make sure to hit the like button and subscribe to the channel for more interesting videos about Bitcoin. Hardware wallets are also quite convenient. They store many coins and tokens including Bitcoin, Litecoin, and ERC20 tokens. You can just plug in the devices to access your crypto assets safely or log into dApps with ease. This plug-in feature also allows you to trade directly on exchanges without having to deposit or withdraw funds from it. However, despite all these benefits, the hardware wallet is still prone to a few security risks. Malware can swap the recipient's Bitcoin address so that you may end up sending Bitcoin to the wrong address. Hardware wallets are secure, But any vulnerabilities in the software, firmware, or even at the hardware level can allow attackers to break into the wallet unauthorized. Any faults during the production will also lead to holes in the final product. There are chances of your hardware wallet being tampered, replaced with identical fraud products. When it comes to choosing Bitcoin wallets, there's no perfect solution. And no matter which kind of wallet you choose, if you don't understand the basics of Bitcoin security, you can still become a target of malicious actors. They minimize the risks that I can control, such as major data breaches at cryptocurrency exchanges or malware that exploits zero-day vulnerabilities in mobile and desktop operating systems. To be clear, hardware wallets are not perfectly secure. For instance, in a recent security incident, hackers broke into the servers of hardware wallet manufacturer Ledger and possibly pushed out malicious firmware updates for Ledger wallets. But these types of supply chain attacks are much harder to pull than phishing schemes. Also, in the past few years, the landscape has evolved much and hardware wallets have become much easier to use, giving you a nice combination of security and convenience. There are numerous hardware wallets on the market. The main ones include Trezor and Ledger, which makes a device called the Ledger Nano. The best crypto hardware wallet by far is the Trezor hardware wallet. They launched their first Trezor model in 2013. Its updated version of Trezor T was launched in 2018. The Trezor wallet is secured with a 24-word seed generated from the RNG on the device and the computer. It generates the seed offline, keeping it safe and secure. You can set up the Trezor with a PIN that is required for spending. You can also add a passphrase to the 24-word seed. This passphrase helps you recover the wallet and offers more security. The screen helps you confirm that you are sending to the intended beneficiary, but it does not help prevent cyber attacks. You need to physically press the button on the device to confirm an outgoing transaction. Trezor offers high privacy to its customers, as Satoshi Labs cannot track the device because they contain no serial number. The Trezor 1 costs $59, whereas the Trezor T costs $159. With cryptocurrencies becoming more popular and widely accepted by the general public, digital wallets will become more sophisticated and secure. Hardware wallets are not secure enough. They need to be free of any vulnerabilities and flaws that can compromise the crypto assets. If you are new to cryptocurrencies, a hardware wallet is one of the best options to store your crypto assets safely. Make sure you purchase a device from an authentic manufacturer who can be trustworthy and has a good reputation. You want to avoid purchasing from an unknown third party. So guys, let me know down in the comments section below. Do you have any questions about hardware wallets? For more interesting content, give this video a thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe to the channel for more awesome and interesting videos related to Bitcoin. Have a nice day, and I will see you in the next video.